Hello, my neighbors to the north. My name is Tyler, and I'm with Farm Fresh Fabrication, and I hear that you guys have got a talent show going on for the Red Green Show. Well, talent doesn't normally fit my forte, but I do tinker with some pretty cool stuff, like this!
I'm Dave Smith, and welcome to this special edition of our brand new animated series. It's the 33rd annual Possum Lodge Talent Show.
We're guessing most of you missed the first 32.
Yeah, we had a lot of people send stuff in, and we really appreciate that,
Yeah.
but we have way too many to show you. So for most of them, we'll just have to do kind of an overview.
Yeah, and some of them we'll overlook.
Well, yeah, but that's all technical issues.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, some of them were unfortunately not exactly what they call broadcast quality.
Never stopped me.
Oh, we know.
And some of you sent in sound files, which was, all part of it, but it doesn't give us anything we can show. One guy, Jim Tobin, sent in a pretty good song called She Took My Dog and Left the Cat, but there were no pictures, so she must have also taken his video camera.
And remember, this is a talent show, not a talent competition.
Right.
At Possum Lodge, we're not big fans of competition.
We would be if we ever won anything.
All right, let's get this party started. This is Jacob Neufeld performing Red's favorite song.
It's finger picking good. And this is Sean Ricketts lowering the bar with his portable air conditioning project.
So my good friends from Outdoor Master recently sent me this Bonito wireless air pump. And now since my last video of cooking over a kerosene-based beer bottle was not well received because people seem to think it was dangerous, I thought this time we would go the opposite direction. So instead of playing with fire, we're gonna play with ice. Now this pump, 1,000 liters a minute. Okay, this is gonna be something else. Let's get into it. So what I'm thinking now is we're gonna grab a 20-liter bucket and we're gonna mount this on the side of it so we can use it as 1,000 liters a minute air conditioning system. We're gonna fill this with ice, but we're gonna need a bit of a snorkel system, so if you got any old garden hose laying around, well, that works just fine. This smells like pickles. Oh no. This entire project is just gonna smell like pickles. So I think what we're gonna wanna do is drill a hole through this so we can attach this attachment on the inside. And of course, if your drill bit isn't big enough, you just take it around in a big circle and it'll eventually get big enough. Yeah. I think that's actually pretty close. All right, now that we've got that attached on the side there, we're just gonna pop this in. And the greatest thing too, it kind of works like a leaf blower. So if you got a mess and you need to clean up, now here's the trouble with this though. If I were to put the lid on, all of a sudden we've got a vacuum. So we're gonna build a snorkel kit for this. I guess I cut this probably a little bit too high, but the biggest thing that you wanna make sure is, because we're gonna fill this with ice, you wanna make sure that it's above the water level. So grab the handyman secret weapon and we'll make sure that we put this in the right place. So now the only thing that we've got left is to fill this thing up with ice and see if it actually works. You guys gotta check out my air conditioning unit. Flick the switch on it. Is it cold?
It's loud. Oh, so good! Do you have ice in this thing? That explains how cold it is.
Let's give a shout out to Kevin LeClaire, who fired up his backhoe and built a huge waterfall.
Here's Leslie Ann Wright, who serenaded us through the sunset.
Chris Hyder built himself a pretty nifty backyard shed.
Renee Kawada, hope I'm saying that right, told us her talent is fishing. She likes to play the long game.
This next one comes from Alaska. Dave and Brooke Whipple started out as a young couple many moons ago.
And in Alaska, a moon can last all winter.
And in the early years, they lived in a small house trailer.
Yeah.
But then about 20 years ago, they didn't need it anymore, so they sold it or gave it away.
Or left it at the side of the road.
And then somehow, that little house trailer came back into their lives.
But it was in pretty rough shape, so Brooke decided to fix her up.
It's pretty bad. Okay. Oh, my knuckles. You bastard!
Brand new seating area. It just turned out so good. So there it is.
Meanwhile, husband Dave, a part-time gastroenterologist, built them an outhouse.
We hope you're all enjoying the performances in our 33rd annual talent show.
Doesn't hurt to hope.
And we'll be right back with a bunch more. Got some dandies coming up.
That'd be nice.
Got it?
Yeah.
We're doing a brand new cartoon version of the Red Green Show, including Winston Rothschild, Ranger Gord, and Dalton Humphrey, and you'll meet my co-host, Dave Smith. Watch for Red Green More Animated, coming soon to a streaming platform near you. Let's kick this segment off with Keenan Costain, who's trying to replace me and Harold.
And John Worley, who's been a supporter forever, fishing with a magnet.
Well, you can never have too much duct tape, I guess.
You already met Tyler Merrill at the top of the show there. Well, Tyler likes to build crazy vehicles and then take them for a nice quiet drive in the country.
Well, you have to be impressed with the range of people who took part in this thing.
Okay.
I mean, big age range, men and women from all over North America. You know, I would say, though, they do have some things in common. You know, a strong imagination, a complete lack of fear, tremendous energy.
And a ridiculous amount of free time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take this next guy, Otto Kilcher, big-time collector. Look at all the stuff lying around his place, and thank your lucky stars you're not his neighbor.
You like those skis?
Yeah.
I made those skis.
Really?
Yeah. Those are my first skis. I used them all through my teenage years and my married to Olga years. I went to Utah with those. Those skis have skied the Wasatch Mountains. Those skis have skied in Europe. Those skis have skied on the Homestead. Those skis have skied in New Mexico. I made them out of some big old wide military skis, and I took them to Utah with me to trade school. And we cut them down, narrowed them up, and took those big old clunky military leather strap bindings and put those 3-pin bindings on it. And them were slick skis. They've lost their camber, and I had to duct tape the tips together. And maybe next winter, if we live long enough, I might just put wax on them and take them out in the mountains one more time. They're about as broke down as I am. We'll make a good pair, don't you think?
And who says lodge members are just a bunch of old guys? This is Dave Ingram. Would old guys try this?
Maybe if they had enough medical insurance. And check this guy out. He calls himself something else, but his name is Shane Kilmer. Now he says he's the greatest Canadian rapper. Well, when I have a snack, I usually throw the wrapper away, but not this time. I gotta admit, the way he reworked our theme song is pretty impressive. It's something, I could have done if I had the time, and the interest and the talent.
right. But anyways, it says here, give it up for the greatest rapper in Canada.
Well, I've been working hard all week. I could really use a break.
A little break, eh?
Me and a few of my buddies gonna slip on down to Possum Lane.
Sounds great, eh?
Well, I've been working hard all week, but now I've done my time. I've earned a little fishing with a few old friends of mine. I know times get hard, and there's gonna be days where the car don't start and the girl don't stay. But keep stick on the ice, boy. Things are gonna get better. And remember, we're all in this together. My lady said she's leaving and she won't be coming back. And then she called me from 5 miles down the road 'cause her tire had gone flat. Well, I may not be handsome, but these hands can work a jack. She simply cannot stand me, but I am handy to have.
Well, listen here, buddy.
I know times get hard.
Times get hard.
And there's gonna be days.
There's gonna be days
where the car don't start.
Car don't start.
And the girl don't stay.
Stick on the ice.
But keep stick on the ice, boy. Things are gonna get better. And remember, we're all in this together.
Let the band play. All right. Come on, you in the back too. Get up, get up. All right, you all know the words. So clap your hands and sing along. Here we go.
I know times get hard, and there's gonna be days where the car don't start and the girl don't stay. But keep stick on the ice, boy. Things are gonna get better. And remember, we're all in this together. I know times get hard.
Times get hard.
And there's gonna be days.
Yep, there's gonna be days
where the car don't start.
Where the car don't start.
And the girl don't stay.
And the girl don't stay.
Keep stick on the ice, boy.
Hey, buddy.
Things are gonna get better.
Get better.
And remember, we're all in this together.
Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. We're doing a brand new cartoon version of the Red Green Show, including Winston Rothschild, Ranger Gord, and Dalton Humphrey, and you'll meet my co-host, Dave Smith. Watch for Red Green More Animated, coming soon to a streaming platform near you. Kyle Carter wanted a cheap luxury car, so naturally he combined an Olds Omega with a Cadillac Seville.
I originally just wanted to do the chop, and I wanted to do the Seville conversion in metal, and that's maybe put some primer on it, but that's about as far as we were going to go. But I am extremely fortunate to be surrounded by people who are just as deranged as I am and encourage this kind of behavior. And thanks to their help, we were not only able to do the chop and the Seville conversion, but we were able to do a beautiful two-door conversion. I'm not going to open it. You've probably seen me do that. Actually, you know what? I can't help myself. This is just too good. It's just the greatest thing, really. We've done a two-door conversion. We did a bumper tuck. And we did all the body work, all the prep work, full paint job, complete repaint, custom side trim, wheels and tires, hand pinstripes. Not only that, but the factory windshield and the factory back glass still fits. All we did was sink the back glass into the package tray. And we did all of this in the time frame of 2 weeks.
Friends couldn't come to Kyle Anderson's picnic, so he took the picnic to them.
And Chris Narkiewicz proved the best way to grow old without growing up is by building your own toys. Like, say, the world's only radio-controlled possum van.
I kind of like this one from Trevor Franks. He's a dad like me, and his 4-year-old son was leaving his Hot Wheel cars all over the house. So Trevor made a portable, collapsible storage unit for them.
K-Koch did a tribute to Ethel Merman. You can play Ethel Merman songs on YouTube, but you might want to turn the volume down first.
The talent show is here again. Let's crack out lots of beers again. And since I lost that bet I made with Glenn, I'm sitting here with all you men. That fella there, I heard him say, us ladies should be turned away. But if it makes you twitch, I'd rather stay. Happy days are here again. Ah, heck, I'll sing you a song or bring my jugglers along. Some Joni could be mighty keen, Gordon Lightfoot or Celine, but since copyright's a tricky thing, happy days are here again. Come test my knowledge, because the Lodge is a place for all sorts. Unbunch your gym shorts, duct tape apparels, Red Winston's heralds. Hey, we're all in this together, friends.
Well, here's one of the more ambitious projects we got.
This is Adam Vandergrift. He's going to build a fountain.
Kim and I have wanted to put a fountain here in the yard for years, and these limestone trough fountains have that rustic look that Kim really loves. Now you can get these trough fountains either rectangular or circular. And which shape do you want?
Round.
Of course you do. Making a square concrete form is pretty straightforward, but making a circular one is, well, it can be a booger. But not if you use these. They're flexible, they're waterproof, concrete won't stick to them, and they cost about $1. First thing we actually have to do is determine the size of the fountain that we want to make. So I'm just going to tape 2 of these together. What do you think, Kim?
I think it's perfect.
So the easiest thing to do is to put down the actual size, approximately, that we want the fountain to be, and we'll just figure out by laying the pool noodles around it. If you'll hold that.
Yeah.
With the bottom of the fountain done, I can start forming up the sides along the pool noodles. And as you can see, I've gone a little bit thicker, but do be careful if it's hot and humid out, okay? I'm starting a little thicker in the bottom corner to give it some strength, but then I'm just gonna spread this up the top, and really I only need it to be about a 1/2 inch thick to begin with. I threw some dirt and rocks on it to help further age it. There we go. Now we can stop here, but I feel there's something missing, a little je ne sais quoi. So Kim decided to go back and add some flowers around the perimeter of this. So after almost having a heat stroke, both of us, what do you think of your brand new faux limestone trough fountain?
I love it. It's amazing.
You were talking about the range of the people taking part in this, but there's another difference too, you know.
Oh yeah, how so?
Well, I'm talking about the amount of effort people put into these projects.
Well, for example?
Well, here's Henry Clark. Okay, his talent was sending in a picture of me, whereas James Bowery sent in a drawing of me. You tell me.
I doubt it. And how about this poster from John Wills? I mean, what does that say about you?
That I'm calm and unflappable in any situation.
Or you just don't care.
That was harsh. We're doing a brand new cartoon version of the Red Green Show, including Winston Rothschild, Ranger Gord, and Dalton Humphrey, and you'll meet my co-host, Dave Smith. Watch for Red Green More Animated, coming soon to a streaming platform near you. We got an original song from Andrew Scott Willis.
And Catherine Hoekstra did a stand-up routine as you.
Yep. Randy Shippey's a woodworking guy. Yeah, he made a fancy rolling pin, and he turned an old wine barrel into 2 bar chairs.
And here's Nicole Conan showing you how to stain your axe handle.
Who'd have thought there was a demand for that?
Kind of like your TV show.
Staining wood shouldn't just happen when you accidentally spill your coffee. Or when you... Wow. Well, these beets are extra juicy. That's good to stain. Doing some intentional staining is a way of giving your axe a bit of character. Coffee or black tea to give a nice earthy tone. berries? Why not try out some jam? Beets? Use some leftover wine. We know you got that laying around. These will give a rich red hue. Okie dokie. Just rub it in, let it soak, and you're good to go. And there you have it, an axe with a bit of character.
Okay, this is Kevin Brownie, who I'm guessing is a Canadian cartoonist based on the flag and the possum.
And here's Nora Cairns, who stitched together a plush possum. Glenn Harper sent us this video of his wife shot with a special app that gives you a possum face.
You know, if they had the reverse of that, I know some people who could use it.
Well, we only have time for one more.
And that's why I picked this one from Ryan Dish. Lots of machinery.
Hi everybody, my name is Ryan Dish, this is my dog Wally, and this is my other dog Harry. And this is our entry into the 33rd annual Possum Lodge Talent Show. We're going in under the Invention category. You know, they say invention is the mother of necessity, especially if you're dyslexic. And if you're lazy like me, and you got a lawn, well, sometimes that can be a pain. You gotta mow it, you gotta weed whack it, then you gotta blow it, and then you gotta drink beer afterwards. So I thought, what better way to be lazy than to just do all that stuff in one shot? So I invented this. This is the mower whacker blower cooler, and it only took one roll of duct tape to get all this baby put together. Let me show you around. The mower whacker cooler blower runs straight off of my regular lawnmower platform, which I modified the engine a little bit to use a little bit of the regular old jet fuel, because regular gas is boring. And then I took my blower and mounted it right to the side of the mower using some duct tape. Next to the blower, you have your weed whacker. Obviously, since we're running jet fuel out of this bad boy, we got our fire extinguisher mounted right to the engine. Then we got our cooler. It does have ice cold beers inside ready to go. You may be asking yourself, how are you gonna control it? Well, that's easy. The mower pretty much just drives itself when you fire it up, and then I have basically a little fly-by-wire system that'll control the throttles of the whacker and the blower. Now here's the kicker. You see this guy right here? That's a sensor. The sensor is wired inside the bottom of the cooler. The sensor will know when the lawn is mowed and the blowing is done and the whacking is finished, and it should launch a beer out of the cooler and into the hands. Let's see if it works. Well, there you have it, folks. Another great way to be lazy with the mower whacker blower cooler. Keep your stick on the ice.
Well, that's it for our 33rd annual talent show. Thanks to everyone who took part.
Nothing better than free content.
Yep, hopefully you'll all be back next year for number 34.
Let's not push it. Thanks for whatever you did, even if it was just watch. And one more thing, keep your stick on the ice.